places I find.
I pack a little bag, leave the rest behind.
We spin the globe in a circle.
Wherever we lay,
See the city.
meet the mountains, stick our toes in the sand.
We're running out of time before you start losing up nights. Baby, our days will be end. Won't you whisper your secret? Oh, we're running out of lines to keep us safe, but locked inside what the world's made for. Dreaming, let's go out and see it. Let's go explore like fireflies, chase these thoughts buzzing in our minds. Live about the words left unsaid, open up the jaws right by our Cool.
Thanks, guys.
And this is a song we just wrote that we played last night at the open mic where Charles was for the first time, so this will be the second time we're playing it. It's called Like This.
Like this.
We pretend that we're Johnny Cash and Juice.
Sure do.
Ready?
Yep.
I wake up in the morning, she's draping across my back. I ask her for a cup of joe, but she just answers back. I'm dying on the inside, ain't it plain to see that everything I give to you is everything I need. A distance grows between us, so we go for a walk. I ask her what the problem is, but she refused to talk. I try my best to fix it, it only makes it worse. If she's dying on the inside, I guess I drive the hearse. Oh hey hey, oh my, pumpkin pie, how can I sing a song and cheer you up? I put that coffee in your cup, just like whiskey in your veins. I'll blur the lines and change your name like this. Why don't you even go down, sugar?
I don't know why I'm jumping off from highs, inside down from lows. All I want to do is fly. The breeze won't blow, and I try my best to hide. I guess it shows.
Oh hey hey, oh my, pumpkin pie, how can I sing a song to cheer you up? Put that coffee in your cup, just like whiskey in your veins. I'll blur the lines and change your name like this. Oh hey hey, oh my, pumpkin pie, here's an eye. Sing a song to perk you up. I put that coffee in your cup. Cheers, it's happiness. Let the song,
And the song,
let the song with her.
Aww. Dirty little blonde.
oh, yes. So Wednesdays, every Wednesday at the Abbey Tavern, which is on Geary and 5th, we have an awesome open mic there. And yeah, you guys should all come. We'd love to have you.
And you are?
I'm the host. I'm Kendra.
Kendra. So please, go on Wednesday nights.
And now let's bring to the stage another newbie, ladies and gentlemen, Matthew.
I normally plug into the PA, but I can't. Okay, that's fine. I'm just curious how acoustic was. That's great. Acoustic. Okay. Only can amplify your voice. Okay, sounds great. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, put your hands together for Matthew.
Oh my God, he's so tall.
It's
There's your
really
head.
great seeing all you guys. And let's be joyful for a little while. This song is called Candace Pandas.
submarine display. Let's go down to the Junior Rose Parade. It doesn't have to be great. We don't have to stay out too late. A day is a day is a day is a day. No, you can't choose the ones you love. No, you can't choose the ones you cling to. All that you can do is muddle your way through and find some time for yourself every now and then. Clean the yoga studio on Sunday. Call in sick and go for a hike on Monday. Feel the sun come down on your chest as everyone calls you blessed. Take a selfie on the cliff top, yeah, take a breath. No, you can't choose the ones you love. No, you can't choose the ones you cling to. All that you can do is muddle your way through and find some time for yourself every now and then. And you don't have to be so cold. And you never will get old. No, you can't choose the ones you love. No, you can't choose the ones you cling to. All that you can do is muddle your way through and find some time for yourself every now and then. And find some time for yourself every now and then. Thank you. Mountain woman is built like a house, but that's a house I could live in for a long time. For a long time. Mountain woman is built like a house, but that's a house I could live in for a long time. For a long time. House by a body of water, mountain woman and me, and me, and me, and me. Soft smoky midnight, wildflowers in bloom, and you, and you, and you. dip your hand, yeah, come after me. And come after me. Dip your hand in the stream. Dip your hand, yeah, come after me. Come after me. Mountain woman coming after me. She's the only one I ever see. I see. Soft, smoky midnight, wildflowers in bloom, and you, and you, and you, and you. Soft, smoky midnight, wildflowers in bloom, and you, and you, and you.
Hey, Matthew. Now, when we get comics or poets or wordsmiths in here, we usually give them about 6 minutes. So I would like to welcome to the stage a wordsmith that comes here on Wednesday nights quite often, and sometimes on Saturday afternoon, by the way, from 2 o'clock until 5 o'clock, is a little mic here called the Speakeasy, in which a lot of poets and singers and songwriters also show up for. Wednesday night from 7 until 9:30 is just for poets, although singers show up there. So tonight, let's welcome to the stage Ricardo.
Hey, Ricardo.
How's everybody doing?
Hey.
Go CHS. I love you, family. Mexico! You are so sweet. Your beauty, magnificence. It is a love sinner. Love. Wow. American. Mexican. American. America. Love, American poet. Sacred Grounds Thursday night, I love you. Thank you for welcoming a poet. Love, Rich.
Thank you for that. And now up next, this woman is not a newbie, but we don't see her that often, and I'm glad she showed up this evening. Let's hear it for Gabriella, ladies and gentlemen.
Did I catch you in mid-tune? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all fine. I'll be sitting for this one. Up high.
Too. Hard finding stools with that.
It's also nice and kitschy.
Hello.
Whoa, hello.
Gabriella!
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Gabriella, and I'm gonna play an original that I've never played in front of people before, so I finished it last week. Here it goes, and it's called Clown in the Mirror.
Where's Coyote?
All it took was a look with blue eyes to hypnotize, and I fell. One drink after the next, Hard cold truth is I'm in love with an addict. Hard cold truth is I'm in love with what could have been. It feels like a sin to be in love with him. Oh, the hard cold truth is I'm in love with a disease. Yet I do everything I can to appease. But at the end of the day, the joke is still on me. Wish I could see a bit clearer, but instead I'm laughing at that clown in the mirror. Wish I could see a bit clearer, but instead I'm laughing at the clown in the mirror. A soul misunderstood, but I could see his heart was good, and I believed. But between the pills and drinks, I couldn't see, I couldn't think, I was deceived. Well, you know that misery loves company, and a sea of negativity, dragging me down to drown in his fears. Well, the hard cold truth is I'm in love with an addict. Hard cold truth is I'm in love with what can never be. How could someone like he have this effect on me? Oh, the hard cold truth is I'm in love with a painted mask, spinning and grinning behind that blast, giving one hell of a show. How could I know? Wish I could see a bit clearer, but instead I'm laughing at that clown in the mirror. Wish I could see a bit clearer, but instead I'm laughing at the clown in the mirror. Thing of why you cry or why I sing, they don't know, they don't know. And when it comes to love, there are no rules, yet I find myself here once again a fool. I guess if you try to pick up broken glass, it's bound to cut and bite you in the ass. For the sake of wish I could see a bit clearer, but instead I'm laughing at that clown in the mirror. Wish I could see a bit clearer, but instead I'm laughing at the clown in the mirror. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll be featuring at the Hotel Utah on August 4th, so if you can make it.
Gabrielle, ladies and gentlemen. And where is Coyote?
Let's go get his guitar.
Pardon?
He'll go get his guitar. He'll be right back.
Oh, okay, well then he'll...
I'm going to bring up Sarah then. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to the stage, Sarah.
Okay.
Just know the song very well.
Sarah, ladies and gentlemen.
The song is Accidentally in Love by Counting Crows from the Shrek movie. about it. Every time I think about it, can't stop thinking about it. How much longer will it take to cure this? Just to cure it, cause I can't ignore it. If it's love, makes me wanna turn around and face it, but I don't know nothing about love. Come on, come on, turn a little faster. Come on, the birds will follow after. Come on, and everybody's after love. So I set a snowball running down into the spring that's coming. All this love waiting under blue skies, bumping at sunlight, shimmer and love. Well, baby, I surrender to the strawberry ice cream. Never ever end up all this love. Well, I didn't mean to do it, but there's no escaping your love. These lines of lightning mean we're never alone, no, no. Come on, move a little closer. Come on, I wanna hear you whisper. Come on, settle down inside my love. Come on, jump a little higher. Come on, you feel a little lighter. Come on, once upon a time in love. Accidentally in love. Accidentally in love. Accidentally in love. Accidentally in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, accidentally. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, accidentally. Come on, spin a little tighter. Come on, the road a little brighter. Come on, just get yourself inside that love. Accidentally in love. Thank you.
Sarah, ladies and gentlemen. And now let's welcome to the stage Coyote.
How's everybody doing?
Closer you
I was gonna play a harmonica song, but I decided against it.
On the other side to life, walking backwards through time, a spirit outside your mind. I sit soaked on the riverside, scientifically inclined, there to speak my mind. Now on a hill relaxed recline. Black cat curse, what you gonna do? Walking cemetery with your dancing shoes. Black cat curse, what you gonna do? Walking cemetery with your dancing shoes. 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 I saw you sitting on your porch. You were waiting cemetery with your dancing shoes. Walking backwards through time, spirit outside your mind. The black cat curse, what you gonna do? Walking cemetery with your dancing shoes. Black cat curse, what you gonna do? Walking cemetery with your dancing shoes. 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 Walking cemetery with your dancing shoes.
Coyote, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Coyote.
Where the hell have you been? Been years. So, where is Jose? Where's Jose?
Jose.
J-O-S-H. He's not here. See again.
Josh.
J-O-S-H. Josh.
Pronounced.
Josh. Oh, you're Josh. And Pilot. Is Pilot here?
Use your consonants.
Come on up.
Jose.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman was walking on by, saw what was happening, and wanted to stop in and get up here. I told him I don't know if we had time, but I'm going to sneak him in anyway, because we want to hear new people, right?
Yeah.
So, welcome to the stage, Pilot, and then we're going to have Buford.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Is everyone having a good morning?
This is my afternoon.
This is afternoon. So yeah, San Francisco, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, we got you.
It's good to be here. It's good to tune. Always get your guitar nice in tune, you know? Yeah. I'm gonna play a song that I wrote. None of y'all ever heard it, but it's gonna be cool.
This song rocks, I love it.
Thanks. Yeah, the best thing about California so far is the bug scenario. No bugs. Came from North Carolina.
Oh, yeah, oh.
I remember our hotels. Do not go to Florida in the summer unless you like, to get eaten a lot.
Big bug.
Or Alabama.
Alabama, yeah. All right, let's try to do this one. This one's called Criminal. It's about a criminal.
Okay.
Criminal that doesn't have a guitar pick.
There's a
Here we
pick.
go.
Okay.
All right, wrote this one in North Carolina. You might be falling for a criminal tonight. Sax solo, violin, whistle, right there. Piano, whatever. All my time I need to see you back there, big city on the east. I got New Year's too, got it on the city. Wake up to Long Stone to get it on. Give me a second to break all my private side. You might be falling for a criminal tonight.
Yeah, Snoopy thinks something.
Where is Dr. Dream? No, she's not on. I just need to know if she's here. She's here? You'll be up after the next one, Dr. Dream. So let's bring Buford to the stage, and then we'll have Dr. Dream.
See if your head's off the screen.
Right.
Now you got a head.
Okay, good. I'm glad I have one hand. It's so big, to be missing it would be a big loss. This is called John and I in the Front Yard Pitching. My late brother John stood 60 feet away alongside the big frame house where he and our 4 siblings, parents, and grandparents, Ima and Otis Buford, also known as Boo Boo, all lived. John, Carol, Melissa, Mike, and I were the sibling crowded house bunch, to say the least. Actually, by this time, Carol, the oldest, had just married a fellow named McNutt. She met at the University of Alabama. Her husband, good at math, and he got a job at the bank where our parents, grandparents, and we kids with our $25 a year Christmas savings accounts banked. Out there in the just visible light of late day, John and I went, me with a catcher's mitt, he with his fielder's glove, throwing the ball at around 50 miles an hour, I guess. Wow. My having to squint to see. John was not interested in burning up in the 90-degree plus heat and 90% humidity, so instead, we risked injury in a very real way to me as the ball whizzed practically in the dark at me, John's 5.5-year younger brother. People who knew us would pass by in their cars and honk or wave or yell. John would sometimes look fierce with his practically black eyebrows when he made an errant pitch. The ball would bite my feet like a small or sometimes large dog. This made me mad, but I endured it because refusing to pitch with John might be even less healthy for me. Even though he came to my defense a few years later when I wanted to play a college intramural softball game, my relationship with John was strange, frustrating, and sometimes infuriating not to be able to say, "I'm afraid, John, you're just too much to handle pitching to me, especially when it's almost dark." That was John and me.
Yeah.
That was Buford, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're going to get up to the stage Dr. Dream and her Sonic Imaginorium. She takes a little time to set up, have some patience.
James? Would you want to come up and sit up here with, you're going to do something right after Dr. Dream as well, right? Yes. Get up there and sit up there.
Imagination. And you all know the doctor is definitely yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd do something. And tonight, literary night. Because, sit down a bit. I'm going to present this evening excerpts from an alternative dimension book. This is entitled Living on Board by Diphtheria No. The air train continued flying along. I gotta get off this train someday, said Pop Bug. Why? How long have you lived here? Asked from Pia. Oh, probably about 8.5 to 9 years, he replied and asked. How long have you? Oh, at least 5, she answered. This is one of the few times I've seen you. Which train car do you live in? He replied, to which she said, oh, I reside in car 658231. And you? Oh, I live in car number 997231. He answered. Hey, Buck! How are you tonight? Yelled Brunch Brad French as he came strolling up the other end of the air train. Before Buck could answer, there was suddenly an air train train wreck. That sent everyone on board to the fore against one of the walls or other. Chapter 4, page 233, paragraph 3. Do you know anyone who was killed? Asked Bob Bug.
No, but I heard some Snoop Snot people were killed in some cars near the train wreck, said Crumpia.
Yeah, that's what I heard, he replied. Suddenly, a group of terrorists entered the car and started zapping everyone in sight.
I think we should move our card game to another car,
Yelled Frumpia over the passengers, yelling, "Wah!" and screaming, "Woo!" and the sound of zap guns. Chapter 94, page 999, paragraph 3. Bob Bug drove his electrocycle into the car from Pia lived. And pulled up to where she was milking a brain cow, who was reading to her aloud from a book written in garbage-ish language. Bob Bug got off his electrocycle and said, "Will you marry me from Pia?" Before she could answer, the brain cow rolled her eyes and said, "Why would you marry a loser like you?" Bob Bug replied to this statement with his zapper. So he and Frumpia could have brain cow steak that night.
And now, welcome to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, James Conrad.
Yes.
James Conrad. He'll be reading a poem, and Dr. Dream will do something in the background.
So
you can't use the mic because she's got the amp.
Okay.
So there's nothing.
Okay, well, hi, thank you for having me at this cozy little hobbit hole. I like it here very much. I'm James Conrad.
Yes.
I've got 3 novels under my belt: The Ideal Man, Copperhead, which is running as a serial on latest.com. It's a work sucks novel about sticking it to the man, set during the recession. And Lucky Dennis, I'm finishing up the residency. We're going to be wrapping that up on August the 18th, but I'm there at the Hotel Utah every Monday doing a chapter from that. And when I have time, I... Okay.
And now let's do hands.
Oh, okay, yeah, just making sure I'm in shot.
We just had a talking beard.
And in between, I'm just making sure I, is dressing everyone. You can see me, you can hear me good. And in the meantime, also I write blogs on latest.com talking about various progressive political issues. Tonight I'm going to be doing a tribute to a writer that I, absolutely love very much, and he was a big influence on me, particularly as far as my second novel is concerned. He's mostly well known, from what I understand, for he co-wrote this screenplay to Easy Rider. And I got turned on to his work I found this book, I swear to God, bargain at the bookstore, 120 pages long. You can read it on your commute and it'll have you busting up laughing. I mean, you just can't put any amount of money against the gut laughs you get from this book. It is from a book called The Magic Christian by Terry Southern. And I have one of my best friends from the Hotel Utah. And, our lives have basically been leading up to this very much, because she's wanted to collaborate with me, like she's come up to me a couple of times when I was doing the Lucky Dennis run and asked me about this, and I'm, finally glad to be able to get to do this with her. Dr. Dream.
Yeah.
Yes, the doctor, by popular demand, is back on.
So this is from chapter 14 of The Magic Christian by Terry Southern. Grand gave a bit of a shock to the British white hunters along the Congo, as well as to a couple of venerable old American writers who were there on safari at the time, when he turned up in a major hunting expedition with a 75mm howitzer. She throws a muzzle velocity of 12,000 FPS, Grand liked to quip. She'll stop anything on this continent. Ordinarily used by the French army as an artillery field piece, the big gun, stripped of all but its barrel, chamber, and firing mechanism, still weighed over 150 pounds. Oh, she'll stop anything that moves, Guy would say, including a surfaced whale. Grand had 3 natives carry the giant gun, while he, wearing a huge cushion device around his stomach and a pith helmet so enormous that half of his face was concealed beneath it, sauntered jauntily alongside, speaking knowledgeably to other members of the party about every aspect of firearms and big game hunting. Spot of bother in the Kenya bush the other day, he would say. The big cat took 2 of our best boys. And then he would give his monstrous weapon an affectionate pat and add knowingly, the cat changed her tune when she had a taste of the old 75. Yes, sir, this baby carries a real wallop. You can bet your life on that. About once an hour, Grand would stop and dramatically raise his hands, bringing the entire safari to a halt, while he and one of his trusty natives, heretofore known as the best guide in Central Africa, would sniff around the air, nostrils flared and quivering, eyes a bit wild. "There's cat in the bush," Guy would say. And while the rest of the party looked on in pure amazement, Grand, big helmet completely obscuring his sight, would take up the huge gun and, staggering under its weight, brace against the great cushion at his stomach and blindly fire one of the mammoth shells into the bush. blasting a wide swath through the tall grass and felling trees so they were stalks of corn. The recoil of the weapon would fling Grand about 40 feet backwards through the air, where he would land in a heap, apparently unconscious. Oh, this baby packs a man-sized recoil, Guy would say later. The Mannlicher, of course, is nothing more than a toy. Due to the extreme noise produced by the discharge of the 75, any actual game in the area was several miles away by the time the reverberations were stilled. So these safaris would often go from start to finish without ever firing a shot, other than the occasional big boom from Grand's 75. African hunting expeditions are serious and expensive affairs. And this kind of tomfoolery cost Grand a pretty penny. It did provide another amusing page for his memory book, though, and the old native guides seemed to enjoy it as well. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, oh, by the way, I like your shirt. I love T-Rex. Yeah, if you're ever in the bookstore, look for The Magic Christian, otherwise order it. It's one of my favorite books. But yeah, thank you. And we're going to be doing this again at the Utah on Monday night. And I also have a feature. I'm wrapping up Lucky Dennis and throwing some other stuff in. August 18th, Hotel Utah. So thank you very much. Thanks for having me here at Sacred Grounds. I love this place. You all have been great. On stage and off, to be sure.
James and Dr. Dream. Very thank you.
Okay, let's welcome to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, Lotus.
La 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 la. I'm going to do one about the other place that I love.
And Josh is next.
Besides San Francisco. I love San Francisco, and I also love New Mexico. And my brother lives there, so I get to visit there. And this is song about New Mexico. It's been a while. Mountains keep rolling along, along. They just keep on rolling along. The trees just beg you to climb, and the feel of the sun is the song. The sculptured rock far away are the faces of Indians who've gone, gone, gone. Faces of Indians who've gone. And you wander about with your pack and guitar and listen to crackling of trees. The sun plays hide and seek with clouds. You sweat from the heat and then freeze. And the sky is incredible, luminous blue. Your mind flows along with the breeze, breeze. Mind flows along with the breeze. Well, your day has been spent in roaming the hills and eating with high appetite. Exhausted, relaxed, you bundle yourself and prepare for the chill of the night. are whispering of the day's flight. Whispering of the day's flight. Whispering of the day's flight. And soon the magical night has engulfed your sleeping bag, trusty and torn. As you listen to spine-tingling calls, cries, and shrieks, bats, birds, and spirits forlorn. And you gaze, oh, you gaze in amazement at falling stars, while spirits of Indians mourn, mourn, mourn. Spirits of Indians mourn, mourn. La 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 la
Lotus, ladies and gentlemen, Lotus. And now let's bring Josh to the stage.
Josh, ladies and gentlemen. He's in the valley. There we go.
You are the one who keeps me warm at night. There is a voice within which you ignite. There is a world out there within our sight, and I want you. There was when I was lost and didn't know. I held on tight and said, slow down. When I was scared and couldn't see, you said it's alright and look for me. When I wanted you to let me go, you held on tight and said, slow down. I would hide and cower down, but you knew I wanted to be found. That's why you are the one who keeps me warm at night. There is a voice within which you ignite. There is a world out there within our sight, and I want you. There was a time I didn't think I'd ever find you. I missed you with a blink. Every year that passed on by, I found myself saying goodbye. There were times I couldn't care. Now I know you have always been there. You were just waiting for me to have the courage to be able to see. That's why you are the one who keeps me warm at night. There is a voice within which you ignite. There is a world out there within our sight, and I want you. You are the one who keeps me warm at night. There is a voice within which you ignite. There is a world out there within our sight, and I want you. keeps me warm at night. There is a voice within which you ignite. There is a world out there within our sight, and I want you.
Josh, ladies and gentlemen. And now I'd like to bring to the stage Rainbow.
This is called the Laughing Toad Blues. When the whole gust of wind steady as she goes, blow me down, I'm off again down the road like a laughing toad. Down the road like a laughing toad. Down the road like a laughing toad. But I've been told this world's so cold, the desert's bare and nobody cares, and this bloody war it is hell, and there ain't no more money in the wishing well. No more money in the wishing well. No more money in the wishing well. The nation's cursed. If it gets much worse, the sky could fall and kill us all. Blood was spilled, I had my fill. I got no car but this old guitar. Got no car but this old guitar. Got no car but this old guitar. The earth is green and the sky is blue. I kiss the dew every morning too. And why am I feeling so obscene when I feel like being clean? 'Cause I feel like being clean. Oh, I feel like being clean. out of place in this human race. I think I'll take a trip, maybe I'll get me a rocket ship. I gotta fly to the moon on a silver spoon. Fly to the moon on a silver spoon. Fly to the moon on a silver spoon. But I've been told this world's so cold, the desert's bare and nobody cares, and this bloody war is hell, and there ain't no more money in the wishing well, no more money in the wishing well, no more money in the wishing well. The world is wide, I got nothing to hide. I'm just rolling on with the sun, and I don't even carry a gun. I'm going down the road like a laughing, so feel free to rip it, rip it, rip it. Down the road like a laughing toad, yeah. Down the road like a laughing toad. Whoa, down the road like a laughing toad. Rip it, rip it, rip it.
Yeah, Rainbow.
Thank you.
Rainbow, ladies and gentlemen. And now let's bring to the stage Step and Cham, ladies and gentlemen.
Step and Cham. And maybe just walk away again. They always do that. When I say you're up next, it means that you're up next. Step! You out there?
Here, I'll go on.
Okay, dear. Thank you, Daryl. I said you're next and then they walk away. Okay. Welcome to the stage, Daryl Jones, ladies and gentlemen.
Surfer girl, oh my little surfer girl. There's an exuberance to the surfer girl's smile. Wind whistling, spray tantalizing. When this tigress of the sea takes on the mighty swell, she's like a dolphin at play. Senses and training of years engaged. This wisp of a girl carried on the azure bounty. The engulfing now. The wave encircling. Private, total time. Balancing through innuendos of nature's surge, there is a woman-like peace. A giant power like a cruel Taliban husband could take her, mutilate her, mangle and destroy. Some ask, what makes you hunt trouble? If unfortunate choices claim you, rip you, you've only yourself to blame. The fun-loving adventurer laughs. She is young, but once, and staking her climb. She thinks, what business is it of yours anyway? And if you don't get it, I'll explain. The sun rosy now, she paddles for the day's last ride. She befriends her giant love, a high fly in another tube drive. I saw her years later, this woman of heartthrob making, 4 towhead surfers in tow, smiling-eyed pride of this tigress of the sea. Her husband's arms slung around her shoulder, hers his waist, walking 3-legged up the coast, their salty eyes smiling and tan skin glowing. I thought to myself, this girl knows how to live. How much compassion we carry affects how intelligently we act. Then the world is not all metal and asphalt to detain and depress us, but a soft breast upon which to rest when needed, or from which to gain sustenance. Mental activity, the great human brain at work, festers wounds in the undrained. But when heart spirit of a practiced one engages, the ripple effects move civility through all society. Good golly, Miss Molly, be Jews, be gone, be golly. But not please, please, endless folly. Good golly, Miss Molly. Naturally, the big toe gets as much attention in this sweet scenario of nectar drinking through the universe, of which it is a necessary of part. How to begin this journey through the grand cosmos, my child? Smile a gentle breath into the wind and send one light prayer to difficulty. I like to practice metta when I've got a chance. May all beings be happy, peaceful. May I be happy, peaceful. When you smile and give love, the world will shine back the same. And yell out, good on ya, good on ya. Thank you.
Daryl Jones, and by the way, she'll be here doing a feature on August 7th. And now if we can get Stephen Cham up to the stage here, ladies and gentlemen, he'll close the evening for us.
Big stool.
Now back it up a little bit. I'll just be loud, okay? Tune me up my headphones. not shy. See the cat that's slow.
What do you want? Information. You won't get it! By any means necessary. I am not a number, I am a man! Out there, those Fukushima winds. You live out there. There is no more natural weather. It's all man-made. Yes, there is plenty of aluminum in the jet fuel. It's to keep us docile, forgetful. We're not worried about it. We forget easy. That's easier to forgive when you forget. Forgive who? Your boss. What'd you do? 25 years? Prisoner. When I was in prison, oh, don't be shocked. You're in prison right now. I just quoted Malcolm X. The greatest purveyor of violence in the whole world, my own government. Does anybody know who that? Does anybody know who that said that? The greatest purveyor of violence in the whole world. Does anybody know who said this? It seems as if I hear God saying, America, you're too arrogant, and soon I will rise up and break the backbone of your power. Does anybody know who said that? Sitting here in this room? It's Martin Luther King. We got a holiday for the guy. Malcolm X didn't get one. That was what we got, like, out of the 60s. We got our president shot, coup d'etat. People don't think of this. Let's go back to the poem.
I was born in 1960. The first episode when I learned to watch TV was called "We Killed Your President." People don't think this country is having had a bloody coup d'etat. That means we cut off your head. Now, who ran the country at the time of the Kennedy assassination? Well, J. Edgar Hoover, the FBI knew who presidents were sleeping with beside their wives. Information runs things. And now you got Mike Rupert out there. He knew 6 months before 9/11. He knew too much. He became a cop in LA. All the cops are like, who the fuck are you? Well, if the file fell off of his dad's desk when he was 5 years old, he had to have a high security clearance. Mike Rupert. So when he walked in to be an LA cop, all the cops went, well, excuse me. It's a kind of ostracism. I know ostracism. When I was a kid, I went to a shrink. I remember reading papers I stole from my mom. Ostracism should be avoided with this boy. Since then, all I do is get myself ostracized and ostracized. I got ostracized today. I've been 86 from every cafe on Cole and Haight-Ashbury. Yeah, except maybe the People's Cafe, maybe. Back when they had smelly people in there. They don't have them now. But it's just a few months later. Gentrification's happening quick. You want me to go into a poem and you want me to talk and enjoy a song? Okay. Don't worry about a thing. Say don't worry about a thing. Everything's gonna be alright. Write something song. It's gonna be right. Anyhow, Skip is. No, Steph. That's it. My name's Steph, not Skip. Thanks. I love you, Keene, New Hampshire, Ma.
Step, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that concludes our open mic for this week. I'd like to thank you all for coming. Remember, next week is Rainbow is doing the feature, so please, please come. I just love his songs. You'll love it. He plays some kick-ass blues occasionally. He mixes East Indian melodies with blues melodies quite beautifully, so you got to hear that. So please, we'll see you all, same time, same station. Good night, Granny Rose. Good night, Mrs. McGillicuddy. Good night, everyone. Bless.
Good night, Mr.
Please help bus your table. And get out as soon as possible. People upstairs are complaining about the noise, so if you hang out outside, please don't make too much noise.
Yeah. Okay, great.
You want to see what it looks like?
All right.
Well, it's sign up is from 6:30.
What was he like, one of the,
If you come late, I'll sign up. Thanks for coming, though. Please come again.
Okay, we're out of here. No show, put to bed.
When should I sign up? Well, I could 6:30. Well, can I get on?
That's all you can do.
Maybe next week.
I got your number, maybe I'll give you a call.
Maybe next week. It's like,
So long notice. I wish I had. Okay.